Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you receive a complete discharge of your personal obligation to repay most debts. Most people, they discharge all their debts. There are a handful of things that can't be discharged, such as child support or anything in the nature of alimony or support payments. Recent taxes can't be discharged. People find it curious to learn that if you owe income tax for a tax year that's more than 3 years old, and you actually filed a return at least 2 years ago, you can discharge even certain income taxes, but you get a complete discharge. You never have to repay that debt. Now, bankruptcy discharges your personal obligation to repay the debt. It doesn't discharge collateral. So if you have a car loan, you don't have to pay that car loan back, but they can repossess and take the car if you don't make the payments. Same with a house and a mortgage. If you file bankruptcy, the bank can never make you pay that mortgage. You can send the money voluntarily, but if you don't, they are allowed to foreclose and take the house. A Chapter 13 bankruptcy, you're required to pay back your creditors as much as you can afford to pay them back up to a 5-year period. Whatever you can't afford, if you can't pay everything back after 5 years, the rest of it will be discharged. That's an extremely expensive proposition though, because you're not only paying a lot more money to get into the bankruptcy, just the initial process of getting into the bankruptcy, you do have to pay the creditors back. You have to pay them back with some interest, and you have to pay the bankruptcy trustee a commission to collect this money from you and pay it over to them. So I try to look for every possible alternative around the Chapter 13 if sometimes it's the only way to resolve a situation.